always think it's very interesting because again, from before it kind of really got to the swing of things, I can remember like having a friend who basically was already giving Kate out the battle before it even started. You know what I'm saying? And the push-up shit was so hard when it first came out that niggas thought it was AI because Drake was talking so crazy. You know what I mean? But anywho, the reason why I keep bringing it up, well, not the only reason, but the way that it relates to this episode in particular is about how we see men and how we treat men who are willing to give and who give a lot. Men who give the most, men who love the most, get the most shit. Men who accomplish the most get the most shit. People always complain, and people kind of, for the most part, always resent you for what you're willing to give. Maybe some people can argue that it sheds light on what they lack. I don't know, maybe. Right? Whatever. But I'll say this. If you want to live a good life, you have to live righteous. And being righteous means that you have to be able to consider what's fair at all times. And also realize when you are being biased. Everyone has a bias. That's a normal thing to be biased towards something. But we have to be, again, comprehension and communication. That's one thing I realized, like, yo, black people have an issue with comprehension and communication. But anyway, 1 second, yo. So here's a tweet. It says, what I find most funny about all the backlash Drake is getting for this lawsuit is what people's alternative is. They advise that he should do nothing and just accept the L. Yeah, let me just live with the narrative of being a peddle. Like, do y'all not hear yourselves? When it comes to, again, black people we're realizing that black folks have this shit where, yo, we really treat people differently based off of if I like you personally. Or if I don't like you personally, meaning that I will treat you unfairly, unjustly. You know what I'm saying? I will basically commit a social crime against you because I don't like you. Yo, again, the world can't become a better place if people don't do nice things just to do them, and if people don't do things in good faith and do the right thing no matter what. Again, I never had an issue with whoever someone chose in the battle. But when I hear these hateful reasons and all these excuses and shit like that, I'm like, nah, I'm going by what I heard. I'm like if I'm keeping the stack, I didn't like any of the K-Dot shit. I didn't like any of it. You know what I'm saying? Euphoria was that most people like Euphoria the most because that sounds like Kendrick. That's Kendrick's bag. And he had to go through a few different bags to say, all right, fuck you. I got to dumb this shit down and give y'all some simple shit. And he rapped them desperate ass. I'm like, bro, even after the beef, he could have made a statement saying, yo, it's just a battle, yo. We know that Drake would never be no pedophile, nothing like that. He could have said that. He ain't say nothing. What's next, man? So this payola shit is starting to heat up.
Wrong with you? You want
to put a name on wax?
Yes, I do.
That there was like radio people that were being paid to push the song.
Now that I need to know about. Drake, now you need to snitch. Tell. Because I think I know who it is, and I don't want them here anyway.
Now they also.
We don't need people like this in this business.
What's wrong with you? You
want to put a name on wax?
Yes, I do.
That there was like radio people that were being paid.
So you got Big Boy and Ebro in this video right here. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't see it. I mean, I don't know if you can still see it anyway. My bad. So If you look at the video, you got Ebro and
Paid to push the
Big Boy.
song.
Now
He
that I
says-
need to know about.
These
Drake,
are
now you need
guys
to.
who have been in the music industry for a long time, specifically in radio. All right. So what's happening and what's going to happen is with this lawsuit, and one of the reasons why people keep saying it won't go much further is because if they start doing something called forensic accounting, I'm not that familiar with what that is, but in so many words, when they can start following the money and see who was paid, then payola, they'll discover payola. Payola is when people use money or pay money in order to have a song played or to gain favor or build relationships, but mostly to have songs played on the radio. That you mostly or now you kind of hear the term podcast payola, where people will have a popping podcast and they'll let you come on, for a fee, pause. And so that's what was going on. And I had one more thing right here. Where is it, man? I wanted to share this. I'm going to go ahead and just read this. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see this. But what it says is that in so many words, I'm trying to think. I should start at the right point. All right, so in an effort to clout chase the hell out of being named in the lawsuit, of course the Reactors reacted and somehow decided to say that they were getting sued by Drake as well about just being used as evidence, talking about taking an inch and stretching a mile. Pause. Ironically, in doing so, the internet went back and discovered that not only were they not getting copyrighted for their videos, but if a reactor like Playboy Max didn't react well to the song, he was copyrighted. Copyrighted meaning that the video cannot be monetized and you can't make any money or even taken down, I think. So and copyright is in reference to when you have any copyrighted material in your video, whether it's a visual clip or usually a combination of a visual and audio clip, or if it's music, or if it's an audio track, just the audio. All right. And what will happen is usually you'll get that red dollar sign and it can't be monetized. And in some instances, the video can be deleted. So what they're saying is that there was a special deal worked out with people who made positive videos about Not Like Us, and they wouldn't be able to, they wouldn't be it wouldn't be taken down or wouldn't be striked. You know what I'm saying? And that's a version of payola. So it says, but if you had a positive review, you weren't. So we established. I'm sorry. If Playboy Max didn't react, I'm sorry, but if a reactor like Playboy Max didn't react well to the song, he was copyrighted. But if you had a positive review, you weren't. So we've established payola by proxy, incentive for here's some comments. Incentive for reactors to be extremely positive towards anything Kendrick drops. Wow. Also, Kenny's Krispy Kreme. I'm sorry. Also, the main Krispy Kreme Glazer No Life Shack admitted that Interscope, aka UMG, called him during the beef to explain the YouTube deal, what was going on. And here he comes to the conclusion that he was using, but is grateful he got paid like crazy for the allotted time. So that means this. These guys have huge platforms. If they talk about a trending topic, and especially if they have let's say the song, and they're able to play the song during the video and whatnot, that promotes the song, right? And also the views that they're going to get, the watch hours that they're going to get for reacting to the song is like getting paid. You know what I mean? So they're allowing them to use the Not Like Us record in their video, which for the most part, you're not allowed to play people's music in your YouTube video. All right. So we've established a clear, open communication between the labels and Reactors community, and surely the message PCA was spread amongst them to be positive and won't get copyrights. Champagne Poppy might need to make some amendments to the lawsuit, and the receipts are getting nasty out here in light. So basically, what's going to happen is once they start doing that accounting, especially if you was paid, they'll basically be able to expose that you were paying people in particular to promote this record. And this is also in the wake of or during the same time frame that you guys are negotiating a deal where Drake is supposed to get probably about $1 billion. All right. Anyway, the black man is always the prize, y'all. All right, we about to be out of here. I am super tired. You know,